Hello, this is Vanessa Ramsey from Scrapworx with a walkthrough of our brand new collection. Capture the essence of elegance with our stunning Glitz and Glamour Collection. Each page is a canvas for your most dazzling memories, adorned with shimmering embellishments, luxurious textures, and sparkling accents. Whether you're commemorating a red carpet event, a glamorous night out, or simply adding a touch of sophistication to your memories, this collection is your ticket to creating unforgettable keepsakes. Elevate your scrapbooking experience and turn every moment into a star-studded masterpiece. So let me take you through the full pack, and then we'll tackle the rest of them. So remember, our full pack comes, there are 2 of each of 12 designs and a bonus page on the back side of the cover page. And I've chosen to do a floral kind of, for the bonus, lots of little florals that you can cut out. I've added in these little leaves, these like goldish leaves. So really lots of fussy cutting for those that love the fussy cutting. Okay, then our first page is called After Party, and there are 2 of them. Right, so we've got the journal cards and then the nice little fussy cutting, the party elements. So you've got you can add a floral effect to this. You can go with the florals or focus that, or you could focus on the party. So the back of this is a pretty plain kind of, we brought in, try to bring in a plain solid color to match the colors throughout here, throughout the collection. And instead of just doing a plain solid color, we've added some texture. So you can see there's like a linen texture coming through. And then there's the hint of some text. It's like a, more like a advert that we've just enlarged and have that come through so that it's there. So you've got the lightish green coming through in the linen, and then you've got that dark emerald green at the back. Right, so that is page 1 and 2. Page 3 and 4 called Party Wear, and here again some more of the party embellishments coming out with a little bit, just a little bit of floral coming through. We've got these awesome frames, some labels, tabs, we've got the tabs, we've got the labels, some interesting little accents to add to your layout. And this is backed with a very distressed kind of pattern. We've got some newspaper print and some vintage adverts coming through. We've added quite a bit of distressing, and try to stick with colors that you could add just about anything to this. You could use any kind of color, and we've tried to keep it very versatile, and you can see how nicely it works with the green in the background there already. So there's 2 of these. Right, and then the next one is the same but different. So we wanted to create a double page spread, but we didn't want it to be too different. So the left side of this is called Estimated Arrival Time, and the right side is called Estimated Departure Time. So you could use them individually on their own, or you could put them next to each other to create a base for a double page layout. Okay, and this is not necessarily just for a party theme. You could easily use this for more of a travel page, getting ready to go somewhere. The back of this one is again another distressed kind of pattern. We've brought in more of the blues and browns, and again very grungy, so it can work for just about any theme. Some nice deep browns coming through, and then the lighter grays and browns, and then the splatters, really an awesome background. Okay, then the next one is called She's Bubble Like Champagne, and this one is a more florally kind of pattern, but and we've gone for some really bold patterns. You can easily split this page, use it. You can fussy cut this, tuck things under here. If you didn't want to cut all of it out, you could just cut a little bit of it to be able to tuck things under. Right, and then the back of this one looks like this. Again, a very distressed background, and you can have a look, if I put them next to each other like this, just how nicely these patterns all work together. They coordinate so beautifully. Right, we've tried to keep the pattern as neutral as possible, and you can add your flair with the embellishments. Right, so there we go. This has got these nice adverts coming through with a little bit of newspaper text at the back, and again some stenciling. some nice curly kind of prints going on, and awesome, I think, pattern. Right, so, and then the next one lends itself more to a party theme. It's called An Affair to Remember. And with this one, again, we did want to bring in, because I mean, we called it Glitz and Glamour, so we needed something to come through that has a little bit more of a party theme. So we've got the lady with her little dog, we've got the mask up there, another little lady over here with some feathers. There you paint the town red, there's a little bit of the town in the background there. So, and then a suitcase, there's something a little bit different, there's the cards and games that you would play. And this is a perfect base for you to start a layout, because I can just see a photo mat going in over here and then being able to build on that to create another, you know, to create a page. You can add some more layers and everything, but the foundation here for you to begin with is there. Okay, the attention to detail on this particular design is fantastic. If you sit and just look at it, you'll just see so much coming through. A lot of thought gone into how this this presents. Right, and in the back of this one, we've added in, because it wouldn't be a complete layout if there weren't some sort of dots, circles, or stripes. But we've taken some of the patterns and put them into the dots. You can, into the circles, you can cut them out. You could use it as is. You could use it as a complement on this page. There are lots and lots of options, okay? And then another one of my favorites, this one is called A Birthday Party. These hearts are phenomenal. The way they've been filled, distressed, every color in the collection has been used here. It is really awesome the way this has come out. Okay, so not a very subtle background, and the hearts and the colors in the hearts really making the page pop. And then we've got these clocks, some more of the ladies coming through, some stamps, the telephone, the shoes. So it's party, but not quite. There's some feathers coming through, and again, the nice, awesome adverts in the background. There's even an old little radio jukebox kind of thing in the back there. Some stamps, really, again, a lot of thought gone into this design and where the how the patterns turned out. Okay, so that gives us all the patterns for the full pack. Right, there is the full pack, and then we have the essentials pack. In the essentials pack, there are 16 designs, one of each, and again a bonus page. So you can, this gives you an overview of what you can expect. So again, we've chosen to have this as the bonus page. It's little cut aparts, journal cards, some more sentiments over here, and some labels. There's some tags, so a very lots of little interesting bits to add to the page. Right, so the first page is the cityscape. Right, we thought that this would look really awesome if you're a mini album maker, or if you you just wanted to put a photo in over here and then build up from there. But this I thought would make a really awesome cover for your mini albums, or even just if it's the start of your first page in your album, you could easily put it in and you could just put what it is you're celebrating over there. All right, and then when you turn the page, we have, again, we've gone with the solid color. So this one is the brown, and again that linen-y color coming through, some awesome solids in this one. Right, so the second one in this one is called As Time Goes By. There's this, it's a huge, big, awesome floral in the background, and it's been, it's really oversized. It's been, let me move it in so that you can see. You can see how it takes up the whole page, despite with a little bit of text coming through here, and then a little floral to offset it here. So again, not much needed to do. You could add some stenciling, some texture, put some texture through the stencil. You could add some layers of other patterns. Fussy cut this out, slide something in there. There are just so many options with this one. All right, and then the back of this is this. It's like a plain. We've another oversized floral in the background. I don't know if you can pick it up in this one. There we go. You can see there's the rose in the background. You can see it coming through. I'll bring it here. You can maybe see more. Again, with a little bit of text in the background. And then Glitz and Glamour wouldn't be Glitz and Glamour without the stars, so we've added some gold stars to this. And again, an awesome foundation to begin with. It pairs really well with a great story. We've kept this pretty simple. There's like a tartan effect going on in the back, but very subdued. You can see the crisscross of it going through, and again some of the floral patterns coming through with a little bit more of the fleur de lis coming through, fleur de lis. And some text and some grid and number stamps. Again, a really awesome background, and it's called A Great Story, and it is backed with this one. How awesome is this one? It actually, in real life, it looks like the writing is popping off the page. It's really come out very, very nicely with just the little mask over here. We didn't want to add too much to it. We gave this as an option. I've used it on a page where I've covered it up completely and just had this showing. But I mean, you could just cut this in half and then just use this and just add a little bit of extra something. But really, this turned out, I think, fantastically. Okay, so it has that goldy background. Then this one, again, lends itself more to your party and celebration. This one is called A Blast from the Past. You can see how nice that's turned out. Okay, we've got the champagne with the champagne glasses. And then again, that oversized advert coming through with a little bit of the texture and distressing and like splatters. And here it looks like a glass. There are wet glasses left on the page. I think it's turned out really well. And then that is backed with some dots. We need little dots. These are the things that finish off the page, I think. You know, they're your fillers. Right, and then one of my favorites, Acts of Kindness. The little diamond shapes, a diamond shaped pattern with some text in the background there. Some very some marking, the distress marking, and then you've got your florals in the top right and bottom left corner again with some very heavy distressing on the edges, just bringing in that deeper blue. Okay, it's turned out really well. And then this one is backed again with more of a light brown, almost like a reddish brown to go with the page. Again, that linen-y kind of look. It's really, we've tried to add a few extra solids. Okay, and then this one is called Acts of Kindness. Again, got that distressing on the edges, and then we've tried to bring in all the colors that are in here, and then like a transparent white going over to create this interesting diamond shape, a repeated diamond pattern. It's turned out really nicely, and it is backed with some stripes, so we need the stripes to go with the dots. All right, and again we've stuck with kind of a very distressed kind of background so that it's not plain, solid and boring. There's texture to the background so that the stripes pop. And then this one is called Champagne for Breakfast. A nice solid color, a really deep blue. Okay, so you can see a little bit of the white distress on the linen texture color coming through. And then if you turn this over, some tags at the top. We've added some tickets. We have some floral frames, and then some wording and a nice thick border to add something extra to a layout. And then again we've added in some extra fussy cutting elements. We've got the flowers and the party elements to add. This one is called Hip Hip Hooray, and the back of it we've added this solid almost bluey green kind of color into to finish it off with. So there you go, that is the essentials pack. So we have the essentials and we have the full pack. All right, and then as we always do, we put that into a booklet, a 20 by 20 booklet. Let's just move these out the way. Let's take a walk through the booklet. Right, so we have the cover page and we will have a bonus page at the back of the cover page. I'm going to turn it so that we can kind of get everything in. Alright, so the booklet measures 20 centimeters by 20 centimeters, and we've managed to get both collections, a little bit of everything, into the one booklet. Right, so there's the first 2 pages of the full kit. Then we have 2 of these, right? Then we've also done this one where we've used 1 of each, so it is different, but it doesn't line up. You wouldn't be able to do a double page with it, which I don't think, most of us don't do a double 20 by 20. We actually use this in mini albums or card making or something like it. But it is the 2 different suitcases. They just don't match up at the end. Right, so there's the 2 of those. Then we have 2 of these ones in. Okay, with the backing. This really awesome pattern here, back to the circles. Then we've got the smaller hearts. All right, and then here's this party one, the landscape one, cityscape. This is a perfect spot to put a title. Right, so there'll just be 1 of each of these. There's the dark brown, this oversized flower, the stars just in a smaller scale. Right, look how awesome that again has turned out. Just really phenomenal. Okay, and then the champagne with the champagne glasses, the smaller scale of the dots, the diamond pattern, another diamond pattern, stripes just on a smaller scale again, this really awesome blue, some tags, tickets, frames, and a fussy cut sheet with the green. Okay, so that's that. And then we managed to get some of the, let me show you the grey board cut out. So we've just done a title, different titles this time. We've got Birthday Batch, Party Time, Glitz and Glamour. Okay, so I think there's a pretty neutral, standard kind of titles for the pages. And then we have managed to do the little die cuts. Again, they've been laser cut. Right, so we have managed to make the little white border. I'll show you slightly smaller around the image. It's not as wide as the previous one, so we're getting better with each time we do this. But in here is, I think there's 116 elements. Okay, I have taken the packaging out just so that you could see. So it comes packaged like this. Okay, and then there is the advertisement that goes near the packaging, just shows you everything that's inside there, but I just took it out so that you could see exactly how it's been packaged. Right, so we've got the people, we've got cameras, dresses, presents, music, perfume, the suits, the bags, the shoes, the hats, the masks, the phones, champagne bottles, champagne glasses, lipsticks, feathers, flowers and leaves, lots and lots of leaves to choose from to add to your projects, and lots of florals. So we've got small ones, the small ones in the white, we've got small clusters, we've got the bigger clusters. There's some black flowers, there's some gold flowers, we have some really awesome clusters, some really big flower elements. So lots to choose from in this die cut set. And that's the walkthrough for our Glitz and Glamour collection. If you're interested in purchasing the collection, you can contact your local retailer or visit us at www.scrapworx.co.za. Thank you for watching.